Hello guys, how you doing? My name is Kakai Brian and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have something so interesting, an idea that came out of the previous video, and I thought I should just share with you the idea that I have. But before that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I'm also very grateful for the love that you're showing me currently, even from my past videos. We are at 61 subscribers and relatively good views, because I wasn't expecting it. I had low expectation, but now doing 50 views, it's so great for me. Doing 50 views is so great, and 61 subscribers is so great. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to each one and every one of you. Please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, share, and don't forget to hit the post notification button so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. So let's just do this challenge. That even as you're watching this, just click on subscription button. I don't know if it's somewhere here. Have they changed it? It's somewhere here. After subscription button, there is a notification. Okay, there is a bell thing. That is the notification button. Then there is share. Then you can comment. Thank you so much, and make sure you watch this video till the end. So, from my past video, my unending battle experience with sleep, immediately I uploaded it, I had an idea, and my thought was, after I've uploaded the video, I had this thought: what if this video goes viral? That was my thought. And then I sat for a while thinking about it, and then I was like, okay, if this video goes viral, what will you do? You understand? So from what if this video goes viral to if this video goes viral, what will you do? Then that day ended. So the next day, when I woke up in the morning, I was just doing my normal routine, basically freshening up, checking the emails, and talking to different clients and working on different projects. Now, along is it along or through the day? During the day, somewhere, I just thought of this. And now this is the question I'll pose to you. Now, when I uploaded my video, my thought was, what if this video goes viral? And then, after thinking about it, my thought was, what will I do if this video goes viral? Because basically, if the video goes viral, it means I've gone viral. What will I do? And then the next day, my thought was like, and this is the question I'll pose to you. What if the worst? No, what if you wake up one day? What if you wake up one day and you found that you have gone viral? Hey, what if uamke tu siku moja na ujipate umegonga vichwa vya habari? I think that is the correct perspective of it. What if you wake up one day and you are everywhere? What if? And I know most of you will be like, oh, if I wake up today and I've gone viral, it is good. I'll be able to use that opportunity to build myself from one level to another. Or I'll do this business. Or I'll link up with so-and-so. I'll meet up with so-and-so. No. I'm not just talking about going viral. I'm talking about going viral. Not viral. Hey, I mean, going viral in a negative way. In a bad way. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just going viral. I'm talking about when you wake up today, or when you wake up one day in the morning, and you find that you have gone viral. You are trending, but not in a good way, in a bad way, in a negative way. Because we all know, each one of us, we have that thing that we have done. That thing that whenever we pray, we will pray in silence. Like, God, please, don't allow this to come out tonight. All of us have that thing. That most embarrassing thing. That thing that when it comes out, bro, you are done. When it comes out, you have a lot of cases to answer. I'm not talking about just, you are training because you have done something good, or you are training because whatever product or particular service that you're offering, it has been acknowledged as excellence. No, I'm talking about that side of you that you don't want us to see. That side of you that even you yourself, you don't want to see it again. What if it comes out to light? I've been thinking about that for the past 2 days, and I was like, let me share with you guys, because it's such a, when you look at artists, basically, you know them. When you look at these people who are out there and they are involved in controversies, some of us think it's just probably some of them, okay, they create it, but some, they don't create it, they just find them, and then they'll deal with it, and then people will be like, the way you're dealing with it, this person is not smart. Now, imagine it's you. Let me give you a scenario. So, let's pretend it's today. So today, you just sleep very well, peaceful, you have prayed, you have planned tomorrow, you sleep. Very, very peaceful. Then, in the middle of the night, in the wee hours of the night, you start hearing a familiar tone, a familiar ringtone, a familiar song. Remember, that is your ringtone. But now, because you are in a slumber land, you will hear it as a familiar tone. That's how dreams are. Sometimes someone will call you in real life, but because you are in slumberland, it will come like a familiar song that you know. Then, after a while, now you are still in slumberland. After a while, you start hearing ding, 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 or woo, 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 woo. Then the more these tones persist, you'll wake up. Then when you wake up, you check your phone. You don't even check your phone immediately. Some of us, we wake up, we pray, or we go to the toilet, then come back, we pray, then we check our phone, basically. So what if now, after you've woken up from, I've already created for you a scenario. So you wake up, you freshen up, you pray, then you're like, let me check my phone. When you check your phone, it's around 5-ish, around 4-ish, around 3, depending on what time you wake up. So you check your phone and you find that you have 156 missed calls, 276 SMSs or messages. Then you have 966 WhatsApp messages. Then when you click, now you start reading the messages in your WhatsApp, you meet with the links. And the first link, you are on partial. The second link, you are on X. In fact, when you are sleeping, people are talking about you on X, so you are trending. Then you are, just think of every place. There is this app, it's called, why has that name vanished right now? There is this app. I'll remind you, probably when I recall it, I'll tell you. You find yourself on that app, you are trending, you are everywhere. You understand? So that is in the morning. Then all of a sudden, calls again start. People from your family members are calling you, friends are calling you, your colleagues are calling you. What will you do? How will you deal with that situation? Because believe you me, we can't say that all of us we don't have that thing that we are always saying, oh, he is way toka nje. Now think about that. You just wake up and you find everything working like that. You know, you see, sometimes I look at the artists that we have. I'll talk about people like Bahati, Pose, Chibude, and I look at them and I look at what they're dealing with. You understand? Like right now we have Eve Mungai. Eve is trending for something else. What if that was you? How will you deal with it? Think about it. You know, this is a topic that you don't rush it. You take it slow by slow. Just think about it. And for you to think about it, first you have to think of that thing that you don't want to be exposed. Exposed. Yes. Well, how will you deal with you being exposed? In an embarrassing way. A way that will make you quarrel with your family, quarrel with colleagues, quarrel with clients. How are you going to handle that? How are you going to handle that? You know, me, I thought about it. I thought about it for like 2 days. I was like, yo. And you know, it made me recall some of the things that I did while I was young and some of the things that I have done as an adult. And I'm like, yo, God. I found myself praying that God may cover those stuff by the blood of Jesus Christ. You see the way we used to pray and say, tupa dhambi zangu kwenye kaburi la sahau. Those are the things that you also pray. God, may you throw this stuff kwa hiyo kaburi la sahau. Because imagine. So I was just thinking of the things I've done, and I'm like, no, you see, the things that I've done when I was young, that is understandable because I was young. I was finding myself. I was, trying to like recognize who I am and what I am and what I love and what I don't love and what I would want to be. You understand? But now think of those things that you have done while you are an adult. Because some of us, we have tumefanya maajabu ya Filauri, maajabu ya Musa. Some of us, we have done stuff that when you sit down and think about it, you're like, I don't want even to be on social media because now you fear you being in social media can make people now find out what you have done. You know. So me, I thought about the situation, and I'll tell you for free. First thing, I think I'll scream. I'll really scream. I'll scream. Sincerely. I know people will say, gonna umama. That day, I will remove my umama. I'll make sure I'll just scream so well. You see, I've heard from a lot of people, sometimes screaming or shouting, and I think that is why when you quarrel with someone, or when you are fighting with someone, and you have crossed each other, people don't talk in the normal tone. Mostly, they start to shout and yell. Screaming makes you release the pressure. So me, when I find that I've gone viral in a bad way, the first thing, believe me, I'll scream. If you're with me, say aye. Yes. Me, I'll scream. I'll scream properly. I'll scream. You will hear me from wherever you are. I'll scream properly. Then after screaming, the second thing I'll do, switch off my phone. Because tell me why, after I have screamed and released the pressure, I'll still stay with the phone that is bringing in pressure. No, that is not me. Me, after I've screamed, I'll switch off the phone. Why? Because through the phone, that is where I'm inviting pressure from. So I'll switch off the phone. Then after switching off the phone, the third thing, because when people, you see the phone, when people don't find you on the phone, they will come for you. That is when Obina wants to do an interview with you. That is when Tumbili wants to get too personal with you. You understand? That is when if Mungai and Lynn, they are like, yo, so tell me this story. No, Mimi, after I have, so first step, I have screamed. Second step, I'll switch off the phone. I will move from where I am. From the county I am in to another county. Probably up country. I just go there for like 1-2 months. Yeah? So, you see, I have screamed, I've released the pressure, because this is something I didn't expect. So I have screamed, I've released the pressure, then I switch off the phone, not to invite the pressure, then I run away. I know you'll say, that is not how people are supposed to solve issues. Oh, you're not supposed to run away, you should just face it. No, some of us, we cannot face things like that. Because I've come to realize when you're facing anything, or even in a conversation, or if something happens to you, when you react, you tend to make it so big. You understand? Like in this particular case, if now you find that you have gone viral in a bad way, and you start answering everyone, some of them will post, and it will make the issue even bigger. That is why I switch off the phone. Now, when you stay around, some people, they don't have they don't have chills. They will find you. Some people, they don't have chills. They'll just find you wherever you are, even at your workplace, and you're like, yo, Baba, have you had this? So wanasema. That is what those are the statements they use. Inasemekana ama wanasema. So you are there thinking, if you're there thinking that, sometimes facing things, okay, there's some point, if it's not something big to the magnitude of what I'm talking about, you can stay around and face it. But if it's something big, think in the likes of Pose, the things that Pose have gone through. Think in the likes of, you see, like now what the Bahatis are going through. That is something manageable. But me, I'm talking the Caninialicious thing, I'm talking about that level. I'm talking about the let's talk about probably the politician level thing, where you're told probably you've stole something or anything. I'm talking about that level. You understand? And the way, you see, most of us, okay, I don't know, but I think either our parents don't know who we are really, or they pretend. Okay, I don't know, probably our parents don't know who we are in reality, or they pretend. Because most of us, when we go home, we are in our best behavior. Like the way we behave, I know even angels, they feel jealousy. When you are before our parents, there is a way we behave. There is a way we behave differently when we are with our colleagues, with our spouse, with our children, with our friends, with our siblings. We behave so differently with our parents. Now, come to think of this. Because of our behavior, our parents, when they hear some things, like I remember one day, this is just by the way. So one day, I was staying somewhere, and there was this lady, man, I had crushed on. And this particular lady was staying in another camp. So, when you crush on a lady, there is a way you behave with that lady. There is a way you approach. Like, if that lady tells you, take me here. If that lady tells you, do this, you know. So we were not officially, but the vibe was there. So that lady, I was like, giving indication. So because she had come to my brother's place, my brother has this big barber shop, and we used to do shaving, blow dry, washing, and all that. So that lady came and everything was done. So I was kind of escorting him back to the stage so that she can go where she was going. So as I was going around a place called Allsops, my aunt, I don't know where my aunt was coming from. My aunt, I don't know where she was coming from, but she was heading home, not where we stay. When she goes home, she uses a thicker road. So I think I met with my aunt and I greeted her, and it was done. Then the same month we met for a family meeting, and when we met for a family meeting, so it was the family meeting basically is members of the family, my aunts, my mother, my siblings, my brothers, my cousins, and all that. So anyway, when we met, now, because before my mother and before her sister, who I call her mom, they know I'm holy. They know your Kakai doesn't do such stuff. Kakai doesn't, So my aunt was like, mrembo wako yuko wapi? Where is that beautiful lady that I saw you with? Then akaroroa, she told the family, hey, I saw Kakai with a very beautiful lady also. Now, now it became a very big issue because my mother and my sister's mother, my other aunt, they don't believe that I can do such a thing. So before she even finished with the statement, they were like, no. Then they pointed to my brother. If you would have said it's so and so, would have said yes. But Kakai, no. And that is what I'm talking about. Some of us, before our parents, before our siblings, before our colleagues, hey, we are up there. But now me, I'm talking the darkest. You understand? And the reason as to why I don't know what you do. And I think that is something that I always like. You see, the same way we prepare for interviews and we prepare for projects and we prepare for the next day, I always say it is good for people to prepare for such events. You understand? It's good. That's why we have they're called insurance, last respect insurance. We have medical insurance. We have all this. Why? Because you need to be prepared. Now, this is me posing to you so that you can be prepared. Like, how will you deal with that situation? You understand? Because people have different way of dealing with situation. People have different ways of dealing with situation. You see, like let me use 2 examples. I have someone that I've really followed for a very long period of time. One is M and the other one is 50. So Eminem and 50. So 50 Cent, no, let's start with M. M will choose how to respond to you. I don't know if 50 does that, but M will choose how to respond to you. Eminem, I think M does the number game. M will look at you. M will look at what kind, what magnitude, like what level are you in, the value. You understand? If it's someone like Jay-Z, M will, clap back. M will do that. Or if If you like touch his family, M will clap back. On the other hand, 50 Cent, 50 Cent doesn't care who you are. You are a rapper or not. As long as you do anything, like 50 Cent really loves the banter. And that's why he's so good at it. Like, I've never seen any beef that 50 Cent has had and he lost. Every beef that he has had, he has come out as a winner. Why? Because I think he's just a professional of banter. He knows how to clap back. He knows how to deal with situation. In Kenya, one of the things, and I think sometimes asking ourselves that question will make us grow thick skin. Because even as I was thinking about it, I thought about Willie Paul, and I thought about since I knew Willie Paul and since to now, I think he's one of the most thick-skinned individuals because Willie Paul has been talked about. Wachana na Chibodi Chibode, wachana na hawa watu wengine wote. Willie Paul, there was a season. If you want to make it in music, just talk about Willie Paul. If you want probably you're starting a social media career or doing what I'm doing right now, you just mention Willie Paul. And funny enough, it's like I've mentioned Willie Paul. Yo. So, how will you deal with that? How will you deal with that? And do you think it will be that bad? Or how bad do you think it will be? That is the right question. How bad will you think it will be? Mend your ways. Mend your ways. Because if you mend our ways and such things comes out, people will be able to fight for you. They'll be like, no. Like the way my mother and my aunt did for me. And the other aunt said, oh, she saw me with a girl. See, I was still young. I was still in high school. It was such a big issue. It's not like, right now, man, having a girlfriend is kind of the thing. Imeingia fashion. We should mend our ways. We should really mend our ways. And I think another thing, if whatever you did has never come out, please don't share. These are my tips. Please don't share. Don't share with anyone. Because some people will just wait when you have crossed each other and you're not in good terms. That is when they'll say, hey! Like the way we see online. When someone does something and they are not in good terms, when they are called for interview and anything, they'll be like, yo, see, by the way, oh, you told me so and so and so. See, even Nani and Nani and Nani, and this one and this one. You see? So, another thing, even before that day comes, don't share with people what you have done. Don't. Guardian Angel has already told us we should shut our mouth. Shut your mouth, please. I think I'll leave you with that. Just shut your mouth. But let's keep in mind, how will you deal when your most embarrassing situation comes out tonight? And with that, thank you very much for watching this video till now. Please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, share, and don't forget to hit the post notification button so that you never miss out on anything and everything. I mean each and every of my video. Each and every of my video. See you on the next one. Cheers.